Everybody doing today? Back again with another video for you guys, and today what I have for everyone is my full review of the Jam Replay Bluetooth speaker. Now this was requested via one of my viewers, and I'd like to apologize it took me so long to bring it in, but it's been in and I've been using it for about a week and a half now, and I gotta tell y'all, it's been a great little speaker. So without further ado, let's jump into this. So the first thing I want to talk about with you guys is the overall build quality and design of the speaker itself. Now I gotta tell you guys, from a build quality standpoint, this is probably one of the most durable speakers that I ever reviewed on the channel. It's actually very durable, and the build quality itself, it has a nice texturized finish and a nice rubber finish, so regardless of whatever surface I put it on, it doesn't slide around, and it's actually very grippy. At the same time, it has a nice weight to it, so you're definitely going to notice it if you have it in a pocket or you have it in a bag. You're definitely going to notice it. So that being said, in terms of the build quality and design, I have to say that this speaker has a very good build quality and design, top notch. Next, let's talk about the core features of this Bluetooth speaker here. Now, one, it has Bluetooth connectivity in it. That's always important because you know we're trying to live that hashtag cableless lifestyle. So this one has Bluetooth 4.1 technology in it. It also has a built-in mic, so you can make and receive phone calls and do your voice commands for whatever devices you may have. So for iOS devices, that could be Siri, and for Android, that's your Google Now, you know what I'm saying, and for Windows, that's your Cortana. So you can still interact with your devices and do your voice commands. Also, what's also neat is that if the battery dies on this guy, we're going to talk about the battery in a little bit, you do have the auxiliary jack. So you just plug in the aux cable and you keep it moving. Alright, so that's also very sweet. And you also have your multi-function buttons here. So you got your skip, play, pause, volume up and down. They also double with other features. So you could change the languages. You can activate your voice commands. So yeah, there's tons of features here. Alright, so that's the core features of the Bluetooth speaker here. Now, keeping it moving. The next thing I want to talk about with you guys is the overall sound quality and the volume. Now, in terms of sound quality, I have to say that this Bluetooth speaker is quite good. It stays very crisp and clear throughout, and it actually gets very loud with little to no distortion on the top end. And there is a little bit of bass in here. Not a lot, but enough to get you going, wow, that sounds good. Or enough to put a smile on your face. So in terms of sound quality and volume, the sound quality on this is really good, and the volume, it gets very quiet, it gets very loud, sorry, can't talk, and does not distort on the low or the high ends, and it has just enough bass to put a smile on your face. You hear what I'm saying? So that's that. Moving on, let's talk about the built-in mic in this guy. Now, not entirely sure where it is. It's right there. I can see it right there. Boop, there it is. Now, in terms of the built-in mic and the overall mic quality of the built-in mic, I'd have to say that this guy is really good. Now, I've taken several phone calls, and the callers on the other end, they really couldn't tell the difference of the receiver on my phone and the mic on the Bluetooth speaker itself. Now, there is one caveat to that, is that I gotta stay close to this in order for the mic to pick up properly, because there were some instances where they said I sounded far away, and the Bluetooth speaker was actually on one side of my room, and I was on the other making this phone call, and I was like, man, I might be too far away. So I was like, hold on, I had to scoot a little closer, and then it worked no problem. But that being said, the overall mic quality on this Bluetooth speaker is actually very good, and I had no issues with it. Okay? Now next, I just want to take you guys through the pairing process. Then I'm going to give y'all a little demo, and then we're going to keep it moving. So, now there's multiple ways you can do this. You can start on the device you want to connect to. This process is the same, whether it be a smartphone, a tablet, a computer, a laptop, whatever. Just make sure the device you're trying to connect up to has Bluetooth functionality in it. And really nowadays it shouldn't matter which version of Bluetooth that you have, because most versions of Bluetooth are backwards compatible. So as long as you have a Bluetooth enabled device, these steps should work. So right here, the first thing you want to do, I have my Android smartphone here, it's my G6. You want to power on. Alright, then you want to navigate to your Bluetooth settings. Okay. Then you want to turn on your Bluetooth settings and make sure your device is visible. Let me let that focus. Bam. So you can see right there my Bluetooth is turned on and my device is visible. Okay. Rest that down. Now, over on the device itself, down at the bottom here, is the power on / pairing button. So you just want to press and hold. You're going to get some audible cues, and you want to keep holding till it says pairing mode. So here we go.
Powering on. Ready to pair.
Alright. Now, back on your device, you want to search. Ooh, that kind of blew out. Let me let that focus back up. You want to search for nearby Bluetooth devices. And we're going to wait for it to pop up here. Alright, I think that's it. There you go. Jam replay. Tap and it's going to pair. Alright, having some connection issues there. Let's try it again.
Paired.
Alright, and there you go. You see you got a nice little audible cue letting you know that it's paired. And then if you look up here, let me let that focus. Now I can use it to listen to media and also make and receive phone calls. And it's actually paired up to my, my of course, Bluetooth earbuds as well. So that's that. Alright. Now, let me give y'all a quick little demonstration, and then we're going to keep it moving. So let me pull up some non-copyrighted music here. Alright, this will work. I was listening to that the other day. Let's just run that back. And let's put them at max volume so you guys can see what it sounds like maxed out. And let me turn the speaker up to max volume. Now you're going to get a nice little bing when it hits the max volume here. So
maximum volume.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, there we go. She gave you a nice little audible cue. Sorry, I got all these Bluetooth things. It's kind of hard to remember what tones are what for what. So there it is. She told y'all maximum volume. Alright, here we go. I'm going to play a few seconds and y'all enjoy the sound demo here. So here we go, guys. Nice little demo for you guys. And it was, I don't know if y'all saw it, but it was actually making my little table here shake. And that bass was putting a nice little smile on my face. So, nice little quick demo for you guys. And now let's keep it moving. Alright, up next, the next thing I want to talk about with you guys is the overall Bluetooth range and the Bluetooth strength. Now, the manufacturer quotes in the user manual that this guy should have a range of 10 meters or 33 feet, and I've actually found that to be spot on. I had no issues as long as I was within the designated range. Everything worked how it was supposed to. So the overall range and strength on this Bluetooth speaker here is actually quite good. Quite good indeed. Next, let's talk about the durability of this guy. Now, durability wise, I have to say that this little speaker here is a champ. Now, if y'all remember from my unboxing, the only reason why I unboxed the speaker the way I did was because when I recorded the first unboxing, I actually had a really, really serious struggle trying to get this guy out of the packaging. And when I did, it kind of like broke apart on me, and this guy flew across the room and bounced off the floor. Bang! I almost thought I broke it. So I was like, oh damn, I broke it before I could even use it. Picked it up, it was a little dirty. I'm like, oh man. Cleaned it off, powered it up, it still worked. It worked perfectly fine. Okay, whew, yes, I was like, yes, still works. Almost thought I wasted my money for a second there. Still worked. So that was one. And I've actually dropped it 2 more times prior to that. Similar falls. It actually dropped out of my pocket. That was that. And it dropped in my car. Because I usually put these little speakers in my car. So when my big Sylvania speaker dies and I want to keep rocking, I got this iHip and now I got this Jam Replay. These guys chill in my cup holder, and you know I keep it pushing because the radio in my car doesn't work. But car is just to get you from point A to point B safely, and as long as everything under the hood works, I don't really care. So no radio, it's cool because we got Bluetooth speakers everywhere. So this guy was chilling in my cup holder, and I went to pick it up and pair it before I started moving, and it did take a few drops, but it still works as if brand new. So no issues there, and that's just a testament to the overall durability. So I think in total this guy must have dropped about 5 times, and it still works as if brand new. And I'd have to equate that to the build materials and the overall solid construction, because this material I think is might be an impact resistant material, and it's very texturized, and I think it absorbs impact very well. So durability wise, this Bluetooth speaker is really, really good. Alright, let's keep it moving. Now up next, let's talk about the overall charge times and the battery life. Now, in my testing, I found that from a charging standpoint, it actually takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to reach a full charge. Keep in mind, that's dependent on what you use to charge the device. It came with a micro USB cable, and there was no wall brick included. But anything with a USB port can charge the device. In particular, I used a wall brick, and I used the port on my power bank. Now I have quick charging power banks, so that may or may not have increased the speed of the overall charging, but in my experience it took anywhere from 2.5 hours to 3 hours to reach a full charge. And now, in terms of battery life, the manufacturer stated that this guy should get you about 5 hours of battery life of mixed usage. I found that in my testing, I was actually able to get a little bit over 8 hours of usage. Keep in mind there are some variables that go into that. Now, this is mixed usage, so I was making a lot of phone calls. I was listening to a lot of music, and I was watching a lot of movies and YouTube videos, and I kept the volume at about 50% because this guy gets quite loud, and we don't want to disturb the neighbors, and you know I don't want my the people I stay with getting upset. You know, turn that down. I don't want to do all that. So I found that 50% was a nice, comfortable volume, and it actually worked out pretty nice because that's actually a nice sweet spot for the battery life as well. So in terms of overall battery life, again, I was able to get just over 8 hours of mixed usage pretty consistently. And again, in terms of charge times, it charged up from dead to full in about 2.5 to 3 hours. So that's pretty good. Alright, up next, now I just want to go through some positives and some negatives for you guys. So let's jump in. Let's start with the negatives. And really, there is really only one when it comes to this guy. Well, two really. One, the packaging. You guys need to rethink the packaging a little bit, because getting this guy out was a struggle. And y'all already know your boy King struggles over here, and I try to avoid them struggles at all costs. But getting this guy out of the packaging was a serious struggle. So the manufacturer, if you come across this video, if you guys share this video and the manufacturer comes across it, or if they hit me up in the emails asking me to do a review, I will definitely tell them they got to rethink their packaging. So that's a big negative there, because your boy struggled to get this out the package. And number two is that the overall battery life, I think, could have been a little bit better. Now, granted, they said 5 hours, and I was able to exceed that by 3 hours. But in my opinion, in this day and age, regardless of the size of the device, regardless of the size of the speaker or the woofer, or you know, the size of the driver, your connected device should be able to last you at least half a day of mixed usage. And when I say half a day, I mean 12 hours. 12 hours. So the fact that this guy came up a little short, you know, that's kind of a negative in my book. Now, I would throw the charging up as a negative, but they didn't market this guy as having any type of quick charge. It just has your regular charging, and it still fell within that range, even though I don't think they specified it clearly in the user manual, but it charged pretty decently, so that's not a positive or a negative, so it is what it is. So that pretty much covers the positives and the negatives of this little Bluetooth speaker here. Now let's keep it moving. And lastly, now we've reached the final part of the video where I talk about the price and I give you guys my final thoughts or recommendation or two. Now, I picked this up via Amazon, and I picked it up for about $30. Keep in mind I have Amazon Prime, so I got the free 2-day shipping. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you still have to factor in taxes and shipping and handling wherever applicable. But with Amazon Prime, you guys may be wondering, can I recommend that y'all pick this guy up if you need a small little mini Bluetooth speaker or over all the other little mini Bluetooth speakers that I reviewed? And I'm going to have to say yes. But there are some caveats. Now, this guy comes in a few different colors. It comes in black, it comes in red, and I think it comes in blue. Now, the prices vary between the colors. I think the red one is $25. The blue one, I think, is about $20. And I think the black one was the most expensive at $30. So keep in mind, depending on the color that you want to go with, the price may vary. And also keep in mind that the price fluctuates on a day-to-day basis. So you either want to pick it up when you see it at its lowest price, or you want to watch that consistently and wait for that price to drop. So keep that in mind. Now, that being said, I can easily recommend this Bluetooth speaker because it's very, very portable. It fits very discreetly into my pockets, my cup holders in the car, all that good stuff, and still pumps out a very, very good sound. And the fact that it has a built-in microphone, I could just as easily push that button there and, you know, answer my phone calls and turn up my volume, the volume on my music. So I think this guy is gonna replace the OG that's been sitting in my car, the iHip. I think the Jam Replay is gonna replace that because, in my opinion, this is a definite pickup because of these reasons. The iHip kind of distorts on the top end, where this one doesn't. The iHip doesn't have as much bass. This one does. And again, the functionality of being able to make and receive calls, so you got that button there, it's just as easy button here. And it's nice and texturized so you can feel it. It's nice and texturized so you can feel it. So it is what it is. But this was a Christmas present, so your boy gonna have to file this to the side. We don't get rid of gifts. We just file it to the side, keep it charged up in case this one dies. This will be the backup. But now this is gonna be the main Bluetooth backup speaker for the car. When the Sylvania dies, we're gonna be using this. If this dies, then we'll fall back to the iHip. But that being said, guys, put that down. I can easily recommend that y'all pick up the Jam Replay Bluetooth speaker at that price of $30. Why not? Now, if you wanted something a little bit bigger, if you wanted something that's gonna keep the party moving, you can see over there, got the Sylvania over there. You know, if you wanted something bigger than that, I have reviewed a few other Bluetooth speakers. Now, some of them have their ups and downs, but again, if you're just looking for a nice quality little portable Bluetooth speaker with a bunch of functionality in it, then this is easily a nice $30 pickup. So, do I recommend this? Yes. Alright, so I think that pretty much does it for this full review. If you guys enjoyed the video, please help your boy out and give the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. If you want to see more raw, uncut content like this, because I know y'all saw my sneakers and stuff in the background, we keep it raw and uncut out here. Whatever happens when I push record happens. So if y'all want to see more raw, uncut videos like this one, please hit the subscribe button down below. And make sure you click the notification bell icon so you get notified when I post new videos. Oh, and as always, if y'all looking for links on where to pick this guy up at some really great prices, please don't forget to check the video description. All links to where to pick this guy up at some really great prices will be down in the video description. Alright, and as always, guys, if y'all know anyone out there looking for some high quality, affordable devices and products at some really great prices, please share with them my channel, because I'm doing this for everyone, because we all deserve the best. Alright, guys, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.